Joined by Wahid Beheshti. He's an Iranian human rights activist based in London. Welcome, Wahid. Great to have you on the programme. The Iranians say they want to come to the table for talks now. They've had enough. They want an end to hostilities. Is now the time for negotiations, do you think?
Not at all. Thank you for having me here, Laura. So you witnessed all our activities, and I came a year and a half ago to Israel, and we asked for this. Negotiation only protects for them to buy time. Now they know they are falling. Today, tomorrow, Tehran will fall. So they are at their weakest point since 46 years ago. They never expected. Laura, you witnessed when I was in Knesset a year and a half ago, I stated they are paper tiger, and we only understand, and the world will only realize this when the proper strike goes toward them. And now we all seeing this. Let's first see what we are facing. This is not a military operation. Let's call it for what it is. This is full-scale hybrid intelligence military warfare against Iranian regime. And as by the report of the Rafael Garussi, which interviewed with I-24 2 days before this war, he stated the nuclear program of Iranian regime is very complicated, layer by layer, hidden in different sites all throughout in Iran. Some of these sites are 800 meters under the ground. So only by this is the report of Rafael Garussi. So as a result, by only military action, we cannot neutralize the threat, the nuclear threat of the Iranian regime. The only solution is regime change, which is the result of the cooperation joint task between Iranian people and Israelis. But let me say the message of Iranian people. I was in meeting this morning before this interview with you. We are with the leaders of different groups in Iran. We are preparing for the final uprising. I said I'm going to have interview with the Laura in I-24. They all know you. What is your message? What do you want me to tell the world? They said you are the only one who can talk on our behalf, because you've been on the same situation 2.5 years in the street under constant attack. And that's why they asked me to create Iran Front as a hub for the coalition of the different groups of opposition for the time of transition.
Just tell me, who are the people? Who are the people on the poster behind you, Wahid? Just explain to us, who are those faces we can see?
I am going to explain. Let me send first to tell you the message of Iranians, different Iranian leaders of different groups in Iran. They said our message to the world is that stand behind Israelis and Iranians. They are not fighting for themselves. They're fighting for all of you in Europe, in Canada, in America, because the terrorist network of the regime now reach to European community. And these pictures that you see behind me are the people, are the drop of the ocean of the people who they lost their lives in different uprisings in Iran. Look at their ages. They're all under 18, under 16, under 15. So, and that's Farsi by Farsi.
And Wahid, let me jump in, because I just want to say, I saw last night there are an estimated 10 million Iranians in the diaspora around the world, right? Since this war began, we have not seen any protests by Iranians against this war, which is quite astounding, really, especially when you saw the huge protests erupt around the world when Israel was attacked by Hamas. I mean, what can we read into that?
Exactly. What do you want me to say, Laura? I was a year and a half ago. I am the only Iranian from Iranian opposition who was invited to give a speech in Knesset. So I said that. I said 80% of Iranians are standing by Israel. And 2 weeks after my trip from Israel, you saw the big banners in Iran, 6 meters. They hung in Tehran. They said, Wahid Beheshti is our voice. We stand by Israel. And 2 weeks later, another banner in Tehran. They said, Wahid Beheshti brought the message of the children of Cyrus the Great to Israel. Bibi, we are ready. Ready for what? In the Knesset, I asked the Israeli governments to attack the IRGC sites, nuclear sites, and the House of High Officials. People in Iran asked for it.
What do the civilians in Iran do now? Because they're suffering right now. They're running out of gas. There are bombings going on. We've got really terrifying scenes coming out of Iran. Are they united? Are they organized? Are they able to give this regime the final push?
They are going to do that. They are waiting for, I think we need about 1 more week time, because after the fall of Tehran, the oppressive forces, which they all are on the street now, they are really afraid of the next. This is the final uprising. So they're going to lose their ability and their organizations. Then Iranian will take the street again back. But look at the images now, which comes from Iran. People are leaving Tehran. They saying, just look at the images on social media. We know we're leaving our home, we're leaving Tehran, but we are happy. They're holding the pictures of Bibi and they dancing for him. They singing. They are really happy, celebrating, because they know this is the only way that we can get rid of this cancer in the region and make the world a better place. Just imagine in the end, just imagine what the great nation of Iran and Israel can build in the Middle East without this brutal regime. We can, the drop of this, I would say, possibility is that the first trade bloc between Iran and Israel in the Middle East, same as EU, and lots of other possibility. So I invite the whole world on behalf of Iranian people at this very critical situation and golden opportunity, stand by Israel. Israel do the whole heavy lifting and the great work for the whole entire world.
Wahid, we're out of time.
Stand by Israel and Iranian people.
Wahid, we appreciate it. We always love to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed, Wahid Beheshti, Iranian dissident there in London.